Welcome back to Quinte Connection for our final show before we head into a summer break. Joining us from the Belleville Lawn Bowling Club is the club president, Glenda Curtis. So Glenda, so great to have you on the show. Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I always love talking about our club.
Well, let's chat about lawn bowling for folks who've never seen it or have never played. What are some of the keys to lawn bowling and being successful?
Well, I think bowling is a similar sport to curling, except we do it on grass. But our lawn bowls have a flat running surface, and as similarly to a curling stone, as they slow, they curl towards the heavier part of the bowl. So depending on whether you're playing a forehand or a backhand, you have to alternate your bowl. So and the object of the game is to get close to a little round ball, which we call a jack or a kitty. And the number of your bowls that are closer to your opposition's is how it's scored. We always say it's more difficult than curling because our ball is round and our button moves, whereas curling doesn't. So but the way the game is played and the scoring is very similar.
And you have the weather to contend with as well. What's your new location here in Belleville?
Well, we have the club, the town has provided us with a really top-notch facility. We're still waiting on our clubhouse to be built, but the greens are now in their fourth year, so they're getting to be in top-notch shape. And we're one of the few clubs in Ontario that are fortunate to have two greens. So that allows us to have more profiled tournaments and events at our club, because we can entertain more members. So the town did a really good job on the greens, and now we are looking after the maintenance with our volunteers. So it's 69 Center Street for anyone looking for us.
Perfect. So the Belleville Lawn Bowling Club must be pretty old then, when you think about the history of the club long term.
The men started bowling here we celebrated our 2020, we celebrated the 120th year for the men and 110 for the women. So it's 114 years the women have been playing in Belleville, and those greens were downtown, and that was before I moved to the area. So I just moved here three years ago. So I'm relatively new to the area. So I've only bowled on these greens.
What was it like as a club president for National Bowlers Day on June 1st? Because I understand you guys had an open house.
We did. We had an open house, as did most clubs in Canada. We celebrated National Bowls Day, and there was, it's always a promotional day to attract new members and to bring out the old members. And we do it as a fun day. We had an obstacle course set up for the returning members that they did. Then we had a barbecue. And then we followed it with a jitney, which is sort of a pickup game, where that is how we sort of draw names out of a hat and you make up a team. So it's a fun way to put in a day. So and we had our coaches coaching new people. We actually had 12 new people. We had more people out, but 12 that were sort of serious, and 4 who have since joined the club. So that it was a profitable day for us, membership wise as well.
How many members do you have in the club these days, Glenda?
I think about 60 right now. We tend to pick up more as the season goes on.
So people can join, and how can they go through the process of joining right now?
Well, all the information is on our both on our website and on Facebook, and my contact information is there, as is the as are the rates for bowlers. We offer a half price discount to people bowling for the first year. We have right now we have our youngest member is 12 years of age and our oldest member is 90. So we have we call it a sport for life because we say it's an easy game to learn but a difficult game to master. So but it's great exercise, great for mobility, great for exercise and stamina. So as well as a bit of competition as well.
Yeah, that's always good. So ahead of our chat, Glenda, you're telling us about the ladies' 3-day event and just how many bowlers are coming from across the area. How many women do you have coming and how far are they coming from?
Well, as I said, we have some coming from California. I bowled in the United States for 15 years, as well as Canada, and I got to meet a lot of these girls. So of course we've pushed our major event, and so last year we had two teams of four women teams that came from the United States, and I think we have 3 teams coming this year from the United States, which is great, and so there will be between 70 and 80. The deadline doesn't close until July, so we're still getting people. Right now we have 76 registered.
Oh, great. Well, something to look forward through for August. As we wrap up here, Glenda, when does the season generally end for the Belleville Lawn Bowlers Club? Is there a final date?
Usually we go to about Thanksgiving, depending on the weather, but around Thanksgiving, yeah.
Well, lots of time to get out for us and try lawn bowling. Once again, Glenda Curtis, the club president with Belleville Lawn Bowling Club. Thanks so much, Glenda. Good luck on the course.
Thank you so much.